Well, good day. I'm Dwayne Matz. Welcome to today's Living Word. Part of my daily devotional routine is to journal, and most of the material for this blog comes from thoughts recorded in my journal. And it's my practice to review my journal for the past month at the beginning of each month and highlight those things that kind of strike a chord with me. And here we are, August 1st, so just kind of reviewing the month of July for me. One of the things placed on my heart this past month was the matter of suffering for Christ's sake. Our sufferings in this world are proof positive that we are children of God. Where did I get that from? Well, Romans 8:16 and 17 says this: The Spirit Himself bears witness with our spirit that we are children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God and joint heirs with Christ, if indeed we suffer with Him, that we may also be glorified together. If indeed we suffer. Now, this is kind of difficult for us cushy American Christians to identify with. Most of us will never experience the kind of suffering that Paul and the other apostles experienced because of their faith in Jesus. Nonetheless, we all will have opportunity to suffer in some degree with Christ as we seek to do His will. To believe God at His word and then act on it, obey His commands, it'll cost you by this world's standards. It involves giving up many things that the world holds dear, and, well, our flesh treasure as well. Let me give you just a couple of quick examples. The single person must hold off on sexual activity until married, and the married person must work through the difficulties that come with marriage. You can expect rebuke from the world whenever you take a stand for righteousness. And even your financial giving is at first glance a type of suffering. But I say suffer anyway. Suffer anyway. David said this about sacrifice: I will not sacrifice anything that cost me nothing. And Psalm 118:27 reminds us to bind the sacrifice. I love that saying, bind the sacrifice. In other words, don't let go of your commitment to follow Jesus. Even as you suffer the perceived loss of the ways of the world, ultimately they are for your gain. Bind the sacrifice. I'm Dwayne Matz, and that's today's Living Word.